By the time Eleanor reached the platform, the train was already huffing clouds of steam into the cold night air. She clutched the letter tighter in her gloved hand. The ink had smudged from the light rain, but she'd read it so many times she didn't need to see the words anymore. If you want answers, take the last train to Irondale. Platform 9, 11:57 p.m. Don't be late. A friend. She hadn't been to Irondale in 15 years, not since the night her brother Peter vanished without a trace. The conductor eyed her as she stepped aboard. He was a tall man with sharp features and a pocket watch dangling from a silver chain. I wasn't given one.
He nodded once as though that was the answer he expected. You'll find your seat in car 4. Don't stray.
Before she could ask what that meant, the train jolted forward, wheels screaming against the rails. The train was near empty. Every car seemed more faded than the last, like stepping backward through time. Eleanor passed people in old-fashioned clothing, 1920s hats, 50s suits, even a woman in a Victorian dress asleep with her head against the window. Car 4 was empty, except for a young boy sitting in the far corner. He looked up when she entered, and Eleanor's breath caught. It was Peter. He hadn't aged a day. Peter, is that really? But he held up a hand.
I can only stay a little while. The train doesn't allow visitors for long.
I thought you were dead. They told us you drowned.
I didn't. I came here. To this place in between.
Why? Why didn't you come back? Peter looked down at his hands, small and pale.
Because I couldn't. When I got on this train, I didn't know what it was. I was just lost, angry, and then I was here. It's a train for people like us. People caught between regrets and reality.
I don't understand. Suddenly the lights flickered and the train slowed. Outside the window, fog clung to shadowy trees. The sign at the station read, Whisper Glen, departures only.
The door to their car opened. A man in a long coat stepped in, nodding once to Peter. It's time.
Peter stood. I don't have long, Elle. I asked them to let me speak to you, just once, so you'd stop blaming yourself.
I was supposed to watch you that night. I turned my back and...
You were a child. It wasn't your fault. But holding on to guilt, it keeps you on the edge.
Tears blurred her vision. What happens to you now?
I move on. This was my last stop, but yours is still ahead.
The man in the coat nodded, and Peter stepped toward the door. Just before he left, he turned. And then he was gone. The train started again, rolling forward into the darkness. Eleanor sat alone in the car, her heart full and breaking all at once. When they arrived at Irondale, the platform was empty, the night still. She stepped off, the letter still in her hand.
The conductor tipped his hat. Some passengers take years to reach this stop. You made it in time. Now you live. No more looking back.
And with that, the train vanished into the fog, leaving only silence and a woman finally free of her ghosts.